a tournament bi mu a tebia na alatafo no supporto ye opponent no against Ghana and almost share miensa nkomo bi ombedi bi omuntumi ende omunkomo no abra omummo Ghana din ada say ye papa so anabone so the tebia Ghana din must come in their conversation. Therefore the any the other way around. You know, from there na me won say no grofo yi empe Ghana for atem afa bibi a Ghana be ye bi a ye papa bi na omo try so be sabotage obeka nsembone afa ho na omo je glory na ama wo ho nti sa nyama we nyina put together na ma me mpe Nigeria for atem.
We a video bia aba na emse ushe boto ya esisi ho ya na yese mbofra bia ya chichi omo na yedi omo ahye boto no nanka yedi omo kochi anasi yedi omo koji sikedra no because some of it me koya nanka police for yent nyanchi omo anka asema to ye but the entia me catchy wa hanes Togo kasa ana igbe but Togo kasa Togo kasa wa sha bottom so yes sane boto yugo hu ambofra wa sha bofra ye yina pie bi mu ye mienu na edi o ma sha boto ba ko mo enti sa obabi etimi pie na najo obefie ne hu nkone ba wa so timi to akora no fo na otimi ni abofra na di nkomo wa hwe obi ba o obi ba ene she boto yi obi ba ene she boto yi na awia se no de ekono anu de we na yes ane no ense nipa mienu kra na ewo nipa mienu ene wo enti misra wa won sabeka video bia no bo modern se oso obeshe na nkofo etimi ho mediani Reverend Emmanuel na we any nioma ekoso we na nioma ekoso hwe mbofra we wawo ama bofra timi nyina do say no be ekuno obidi ne life a chaso just like that. Enti misra wa won sabeka video bia no bon hu modern se oso beshe once abrante no ntimi ngina ne na so penitoto ye de na hye rubber mo ana ye friend se bottom enti misra mo saka video ya mon share emaye mon share video emaye mediani Reverend Emmanuel Alada misra oba me page no so anu share video yi amame no share video amame ya rehosem enti misra mo mamun jai mo ma ema mo 90 abonten mamun jai mo ma just like that ma we nin ko uba ho hwe uba no so ye na dachi bi no ono so betimi aba abehwe wo so enti misra na mo nkyere mbofra no nyame asem no mo ntimi nsua nyame asem na ntimi ka mo temu fa mbofra no kwa.
Hello Rush, good afternoon. Pacho, what is saying? Femi Joyce in London. Dikan me bo abaso. Ya me hwe videos no pa why there na senka Ghana fo nyina behu de eda yanim a eba te se de wuhunu no ene yemu bi hunu na ebia nka ebetime asia no nka ye ntwen ema no nkodu sam pempenso no ansana aba beye omamu no nyina adesoa sanse bronyi se prevention is better than cure but ye de tembia no eya na ye pese asem no si ansana yasɛ ahoden ene emre ene sika de akon na nka ebubo na eba no ka yetumi hu sia no ntema anka ebeboa ama oman akoso ama emu nipa no so anya somdwe nti no eda wase pa yemu bi de ya appreciate de wo ye no na menkama masem enwa no I am of the same view as you because me emre tintin nyina no alatafoɔ no deɛ sɛ deɛ yɛnyina ni baabi a obeduru bia ɔmo wɔ hɔ nti nipa no ɔmo san nipa hu ɔmo suban nipa nim sɛ deɛ ɔmo teɛ na woyɛ obi a wohu sɛ deɛ ɔmo teɛ a tem bia no wobɛda wo ho so awɔ kwan bi so na deɛ mekan ɛyɛ way back in 2018 awɔ London ha sei bea bi wɔ ha a yɛfrɛ hɔ Woolwich Arsenal nipa bebree nim hɔ nti obi a ɔte London na onim Woolwich Arsenal baabi a na Wilkinson shop ne wɔ no na alatani man bi ɔyɛ bonsuo wɔ hɔ nom ɔwɔ ka hand car wash nti mpempini hɔ na yɛ na metai hohoro me car na saa da no me de me car kogyaa no me di jana na mekɔ baabi a mekɔ nti me ba na mafa na me obi a sɛ de maka no minim alatafoɔ ne sɛ de ɔmo suban tie no personally me nka sɛ metan ɔmo but me mpɛ ɔmo asɛm no kora ewu mu no ɔmo yɛ nkrofo bi a me mpɛ ɔmo asɛm because ɔmo yɛ nhyɛsoɔ ɔmo yɛ ahantan tem bi ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔmo no wusan ɔmo control wo atani aba wo fie kora sɛ wɔno hɔho aba wo fie no ɔpɛ sɛ ɔbɛyɛ ne ho te sɛ ɔno na yɛ efie wura na me obi a me mpɛ nhyɛsoɔ nti no saa suban no a ɛwɔ alatafoɔ so ho kwanti ma me mpɛ ɔmo asɛm kora to be honest ɛna ɛno twam a sɛ de ɔmo nsuro bɔne nipakum kronobɔ kyɛ sɛ yɛmfa yadwene enye bibi a kyɛ sɛ they playing like smart any ade no unim say mpempi no ye mu bi no ye nte saa ntimi saa nkrofo no mentumi ne omo ensan na de mahu ni say alatafo wo otan bi de ma Ghana aya na me ngonwa say Ghana fo fees alatafo pe omo asem no me hu saa de we wa bra na misua say every football me obi a me pe football pa na say Ghana wo a tournament bi mu a tembia na alatafo no supporto ye opponent no against Ghana mi hu saade no ntimi kwa na me say na mo say mpokura ye ne ebia enya African country krampo a say no ye Africa fo nka wo be support ye Africa fo no mo no wo supporto ada ba wo say Ghana fo no free mu a African team bi ewo mu bia na fe ne de support akoma wo mo minim the other Ghanaians the ba me no metisa say Ghana fo free tournament ni mu a African team na aka wo team no me de me support commercial team no but Nigeria for the any the other way round you know from there na me hu say no nkrofo yi empe Ghana fo atem afa bibi a Ghana be ye bi a ye papa bia no mo try so be sabotage aba cancel bone afa ho na omo je glory na ama wo mo ho enti sa nyema we nyina put together na ma me empe Nigeria for atem to be honest na Jamaica ne say back in 2018 nti me de me car koja man na me call baabi a me kɔ na me ba no ameti say na omudi nkomo wo bonsuo honom no na omo so omo hia mienu miensa nkomo bi ombedi bi omo ntumi ende omo nkomo no abra omo mo Ghana din ada say ye papa so anabone so de tie bia Ghana din must come in their conversation enti me fitie na me tise omo ye Ghana na me say nkrofo omo didi Ghana fo atem ti de me ye ne say me phone na me yes me record the conversation no na man no only sa place no car wash place ho no mo no ono de onim se me free Ghana enti me drew ho na ohu me no na or try say obe divert conversation because that conversation was all about Ghana and it wasn't an interesting one my ebia my make kind English from here going say be ya other nkofo omutie wu so no beti ase so what they were saying was like, oh, Ghana, we you know what? Now the plan is we're trying to marry as many of their women as possible so that we can take over their land. Oh, Ghana, we will take over their land. They are so weak. Ghanaians are weak. We can conquer them. And now the strategy is to use their women. So once we marry them, that means we are penetrating through the system. And very soon we will take over Ghana. The other man who knows I'm a Ghanaian, he tried to divert the conversation and he started was oh, but you know, I have so many Ghanaian friends and they are very good people. And the guy was, oh yeah, but still they are weak. So the other one who didn't know me did not understand that body language from the other guy who knows me. He didn't understand that the guy was trying to divert the conversation, because now he got to know that I'm a Ghanaian, I'm there, and what they were saying wasn't right. So that's why he tried to divert it by saying, "Oh, but Ghanaians, I have friends, they are good people. Oh, they are very lovely people, hardworking." But this guy just kept on keeping on with what he was saying. Now we're trying to acquire lands in Ghana, and we will. So I was just quiet, because now I had my phone had put the recordings on, so I was recording all the conversation, just to prove to my family members and some of my friends, whom, because every time I mention Nigerians and the bad things they do and why I don't like them as a person, they would just look, "Oh, why do you worry so much? Don't worry, they cannot do anything." So I just wanted to prove a point, which is why I started recording this. So during the conversation, then I had a phone call. So when I picked the call, it was my husband calling, and when I was like, "Oh, it's saying," and now the guy was like, "Ooh." So when I finished talking with my husband, I put the phone back in my bag without saying anything. And now this guy who was saying all these things, that they're going to take our land and they're going to marry all the Ghana women and they're cheap, Ghanaians are cheap, blah, blah, blah. Now he was like, "Oh, are you from Ghana?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm a Ghanaian." "Oh, I'm very sorry. I'm sorry, my sister. I thought you were one of our own. You look like a Nigerian." And that's something that I hear a lot. Mostly I hear, I want to meet them. Even some of them will start speaking their language with me, because they see me, they think, for some reason, I don't know why they think I'm a Nigerian, but they keep saying, even sometimes some of our own Ghanaians will tell me, when they meet me for the first time, they won't believe I'm a Ghanaian. They say, "Oh, you look like a Nigerian," because me, I'm tall, I'm fair, I'm thick, kind of. Yeah, I don't know, but that's not to say we don't have people like that in Ghana. So I don't take that as something that I should be proud of. Each time they tell me that, I don't really like it, but what can I say? So this is what this man thought. He thought I was a Nigerian. So all that he was saying, was saying that boldly, thinking that I was in support of what he was saying. So when he later on found out that I'm not from Nigeria but from Ghana, this is what he said: "My sister, I am very sorry. I'm sorry. All this while you were standing here, I thought you were Nigerian. That's why I was saying all those things. I think I made overstatement. Please forgive me." I was like, "It's all right. I just enjoyed that conversation." And then he said, "But I am sorry." So you could see the guilt. Now he knew that the plans that and this man was an Igbo man. This man was an Igbo man. So now it's like they have a plan and he has leaked the plan somehow. So when I came home, I played the video. I even sent a copy to my husband's phone and my sister's phone, so that I would not lose. So I told them what happened. I said, "You see what I've been telling you about Nigerians and their evil plans against Ghana and Ghanaians as a whole." Because what was what was frightening was when they said they're going to take over our land. When somebody says he's going to take over your land, you know what that means? Because you cannot just come and take somebody's land easily. It has to result in something like a war. So we don't want this to happen in Ghana. But Nigerians have the plans to take over our land. This is what I heard with my ears. This is a conversation that I was standing listening to them. And what do we see today? Are they not taking over our land? So when I told my sister, I played the video for her, and then she was like, "This sounds like serious." So what I did was, okay, let me look for an FM station, because this must be discussed on air, so all Ghanaians across the world will hear and then know how to handle these people when they meet them. So there's this FM station here in London, they call them Hot Digital FM. I called them and I explained everything to them. And I said I wanted to have a program with them because I need to create this awareness so my other Ghanaian brothers and sisters also know what to do. So the lady who received me said, okay, she will have to discuss that with her manager. And if the manager says it's okay for them to go ahead, then she will call me for the audio and then we can schedule a time to have that program. So she did call me the day after I spoke with her, and listen to what she told me. Yeah, I discussed that with my manager, but I'm sorry, my manager said we got lots of Nigerians also listening to our program, so we cannot have that debate on our FM station. I was like, what? This is something about Ghana, and you are there thinking about your Nigerian customers. That's not to say that you shouldn't consider your customers, but these are customers who are dangerous to your own country, and you are telling me that Nigerians listen to your program, so you cannot have that discussion on your station. Okay, thank you. So since then, I even stopped listening to that Hot Digital FM. Till today, I've never ever listened to them again. Then I have a friend who also is a YouTuber. I call him and say, look, I really, really need this to go on air. I have this audio that I want you to play so that people can hear from the horse's own mouth and the Ghanaians will advise themselves accordingly. This guy, also who based in South Africa, told me the same thing that this Hot Digital FM people tell me. This is our Ghanaians who don't take Ghana seriously and want to sit down for these Nigerians to come and ruin our country before they see the mistakes some of them have already contributed to. So the guy told me, oh, over here in South Africa, I have so many Nigerian friends. And, when you discuss these things and you mention the name, that they will start giving you problems. So maybe we shouldn't discuss that. I can have a way to do it, but I'm not going to. I said, no. If you don't want to go straight to the point, then I'm sorry, I'm not giving you the audio, because at the end of the day, you're not going to play that audio. So that audio, I kept it on my phone until one day I visited my cousin, who at the time had a 1.5-year-old baby. The baby took my phone. Before I realized, she had deleted everything from my phone. Literally everything, including this audio. I cried because I really, really wanted to save that audio for future references. I called my husband if he could send me the one I sent him, and he had been in Ghana for over a year. So he told me when he came back, they had he had lost his contact, so he had to take a new contact, so he couldn't retrieve all the information that was on the old one. So this is how I lost this information. But this is something that I think is so serious, and I'm so happy to be alive today by the grace of God, to see what these Nigerians are doing in Ghana, because seeing this Igbo king thinking to have he already has the palace, thinking to have a village, Igbo village or Yoruba village, whatever. So what that man told me that they would take over Ghana, is that not what we see today? Is that not what we see today in Ghana? Are they not trying to take over Ghana? So we have to wake up. And I think the security agencies, they also play a major part in this, because they can't be bothered. Why would you be in your country for people to come and buy you with stolen and money that they have acquired by every dubious means? just to ruin your own country. Look at Ghanaians abroad. If we want to count as per our passport, you will see that about a quarter of us are not Ghanaians, but Nigerians. They're holding Ghana passport. And what do they do with this passport? I just sent you a video. What happened in Holland? And you will hear from there how they managed to steal cars from Holland and ship the cars to Ghana, because now they know everywhere in the world, they know them. So they're trying to get Ghana involved. This is what I told you. Nigerians never have any good intentions for Ghana. Trust me. They will be very happy if Ghana should collapse today. So now they're shipping the stolen cars to Ghana so that it will be as if, oh, the stolen cars are not only sent to Nigeria, but also Ghana. But these are Nigerian shipping to Ghana. And what are those people, the harbor authorities, what do they do to prevent this from happening? This is the question. So all the security agencies, they've got a hand in this, and they really have to wake up, because when Nigeria is leading Ghana to, it will not be good for Ghanaians in the near future. It won't be long from now, and Ghana and Nigeria will be on the same level in terms of the bad things they do. And it won't be directly the Ghanaians doing it, but the Nigerians doing it in the name of Ghana. And how do they do it? They get your passport. They get your ID card. They identify themselves as Ghanaians. And they do the bad things they always do in the name of Ghana. So I'll end here, but I think it's serious. This is what I wanted to share with you. For somebody to say, we're going to marry their women and we're going to take over their land. Look at the rate at which Ghanaian girls are marrying Nigerians. It's alarming. And they have an agenda. They're not just marrying them. They have an agenda. And the thing with Nigerian men, if they don't know, me, I've lived with them. I know them. No matter how long they marry you as a foreigner, they will still go and marry in their country. That is a fact that you cannot take from them. They will still go and marry in their country. So, what are we doing, Ghanaians? Why are we, and was that man not right? For him to say Ghanaians are weak, was he not right? The Igbo man saying Ghanaians are weak and we can penetrate, are they not doing just that? Are we really weak, or we just stupid? Ghanaians must wake up, and the government must do something about this. But I think we also have to fight for Ghana to withdraw from the ECOWAS, because that ECOWAS is not helping Ghana. Thank you. God bless you with your good work done.